Hello friends, this is Shakil Habib, founder of the Shakil Habib English Class Darbhanga. Friends, the topic of this video is the motive of speaking and loss of using difficult words. Friends, I would like to ask you, what is the motive of speaking? The answer would be, the motive of speaking is to convey our message to the next person. And this is the fact that in our society, most of the people have knowledge of simple and easy words. And if we would use the difficult words with such a person, with such a people, then we could not fulfill our motive of speaking. Dear friends, what we become in our life, whether it's civil engineer, doctor, IAS officer, teacher, or whatever, we have to give our service to this society. And as we came to know that in this society, most of the people have not knowledge of difficult words but simple and easy words. They cannot understand your difficult words, difficult language. So dear friends, this is very important for us that we always must use simple and easy words. If we want to stand in this society, if we want to give our service honestly to the society, dear friends, let's take some examples. Suppose you become a teacher and you went to a school to join. There you met to the principal and asked him for your hiring. The principal would ask you, okay, I'll hire you, but first of all, you would have to give a demo class to my students. If my students would be satisfied with you, after I would think over your hiring, or I would hire you. At the moment, you go into a classroom and you started teaching in a very difficult words to your students, and you gave 1 hour class there. After the class, you would come out of the class and would sit in the principal's chamber. Then principal would go into the classroom and would inquire about your performance. Now you think, what will be the reply from the side of the students? The students would say, sir, we are not satisfied with this new teacher. Why it happened? It happened because of using difficult words by you. If you won't have used difficult words in your class, then that day your hiring was sure. But because of your mistake, you could not be hired in that school. Here is a loss of you, and that loss caused because of using difficult words. Let's take some more example. Suppose someone becomes a doctor. He starts his clinic. Patients started coming to his clinic, and the doctor does conversation with his patients in a very difficult words, what the doctor had learnt during his 4-year course of medical. What would happen? What would be the consequence of this? The patients would not understand the language of the doctors, and eventually those patients would leave the clinic of you, and those patients would not let the new patients come to your clinic. In the end, you would have to shut your clinic. Here is also a loss of you because of using difficult words. Because of using difficult words. Suppose someone becomes a civil engineer and he goes to his site of construction. There, the engineer does conversation with the common laborers in a very difficult words. The result would be the same here too, that the common laborers would not understand the language of the engineer, and eventually the common laborers would also leave the site after the work of the construction would be stopped. What would you say to the company about this, that the laborers have left the site, the construction work has been stopped? Here the company would get you out. The company would terminate you. Here is also a loss of you. Why? Because of using the difficult words. So my dear friends who are listening to my this speech, who are watching this video, this is my request to you all. Please, please and please never try to use difficult words at the time of conversation. No matter how much knowledge you have, you keep that knowledge for understanding the books or understanding the lectures, understanding the speeches and so on. But never try to use all of those difficult words at the time of speaking. Because the main motive of speaking is to convey the message to the next person. And as I have told you in the beginning of this video, that most of the people in our society have knowledge of simple and easy words. Only some of the people in our society are learned who have more and more knowledge. But our society is full of shopkeepers, laborers, rickshaw pullers, and with so on people who cannot understand your difficult words. So you should never use difficult words in your conversation. Otherwise, you will always remain in loss and you cannot go ahead in your life. You will be paralyzed. You cannot convey your message to any of the persons in your society. So friends, I hope that you would follow this tip to talk to the people in your society easily, and you can stand easily in the society. You can give your service very easily in the society. Dear friends, you are most welcome in my next video for more knowledgeable things. Thank you very much.